Federal government shutdown could be on the way. That's because Congress and the president are over a month late passing a half-year budget. News 10's Joe Ostrowski tells us why and what it means for you. Joe?
Mark, until this week, the government's been running on temporary budgets, but those are set to run out this weekend. Now, that would lead to a government shutdown. It's something rare, and it's something that would affect just about everybody. This was the scene 15 years ago when a federal budget battle led to a government shutdown. Most government agencies stopped running, and experts say it's just days away from happening again.
But they have until the end of the week to get a budget together, or Monday of next week, we'll have a government shutdown.
Political science professor Matt Bergbauer says a shutdown would stop all but the most important government services.
And also government employees. Most of them, a vast majority of them, will be required not to come to work that day. It's actually against the law if they come to work that day.
Bergbauer says essential services would still keep running. He says the president gets to decide what those services are, but usually they include the military, the president's cabinet, and the post office. But even if your mail still arrives, checks from the government might not. Bergbauer says payments from Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, and the Department of Veterans Affairs wouldn't go out until a shutdown ends.
Republicans and Democrats on both sides of the aisle have said that it's not in the best interest of the nation to have a government shutdown. This actually will hurt people. We recognize that.
Meanwhile, national parks would close, congressional offices wouldn't be staffed, and IRS agents would stay away from work. And they would stay out of work until Republicans and Democrats can work out a compromise. Now, we should point out that members of Congress are facing a $14 trillion federal debt. They say dealing with a problem that big is bound to be contentious, and it's bound to take time. News 10 will be sure to keep you up to date on their negotiations. Mark, back to you.
Thank you, Joe.